World Videos. We're in Torrevieja, up by the beautiful harbour here, the beautiful fountains, and we'll have a walk up the promenade past the new project. But most importantly, if you've got a property in Spain, whether you're a resident or you're not a resident or it's a holiday home, there's certain things you must do, and if you don't, you could end up with hefty fines. Yeah, it's all to do with taxes, so make sure you watch the video to the end, and we're going to explain everything. So if you've got a property here in Spain, no matter how long you've been here, you should have been doing these things already. But if you've just purchased, you might be all new to you, but yep, this is all to do with declaration of your tax, and whether it's a residence tax or a non-resident tax, every year you must fill it in with all what you need to do, and make sure you don't end up with an hefty fine. And we all know that Spain is one of the most popular European countries for international property ownership, whether you use it as a holiday home or a rental income. And that is another story as well. As you know, rental tourist license, and we're going to go through all that as well. The taxes you pay, whether you're a resident and a non-resident, and of course when you're earning money here in Spain. And of course people come here that are retired and they think they don't have to pay any tax. Listen, you've got to declare any kind of income. Every year it has to be declared your residential and your non-residential income tax. Solicitor can do this for you. It's not going to cost a lot. It's normally around 80 euros, and if you're not earning no money, that's all you're going to end up paying. You do the declaration, you pay the 80 euros. Of course, if you've got a residence here in Spain and you're earning money back home, then of course you're going to be paying a bit more tax, because everything has to be declared. So really understanding what's required and what isn't, as you know, it could be a bit overwhelming, and people just get excited and tangled up with their holiday home and think that's it, well, go and live the dream. But yeah, you've got to abide by the rules, because once you reside in a country, that is the country you're going to have to start paying your taxes. You're going to have to be compliant with the rules in the country, because if you have got rental incomes as well, they are doing more inspections on that, so everything is tightening up. And as you know, in recent months in Spain, the tax authority, the agency tribunal there, they've actually signalled more proactive stance on rental income and capital gains earned by non-resident property owners. And here's some of the important details that you're going to have to know if you are renting out your property in Spain. And you're going to have to submit every year, which is a Model 210 rental income tax. And that has got to be done the 20th of January, prepared, of course, for the tax year. And then you've got, if you sell a Spanish property as well, that is the same Modelo of 210, and that is the same thing, the capital gains return. So whatever you gained on the property, if you bought a property for 100 grand and you're selling it for 200, you're not going to get the whole 100,000 that you gained on it, unless you've got some expenses and bills for renovations and everything, which will be taken in consideration. Other than that, you're going to be paying tax. And of course, if you're a resident, your tax is a lot different from non-residents. We are talking 24% for a non-EU resident. But if you are an EU resident, it'll only be 19%. It's a big difference. That 5% makes a lot, especially when you're dealing in big amounts of money and property. And of course, if you don't rent your property out, you've still got to do the Modelo 210 as well, and the 31st of December. And if you do it late, there will be penalties. In other words, there'll be fines to pay. Also heard of people have not even done any kind of a declaration on non-resident tax since they've been in Spain. And some have been here many years, some of them have been here 2 or 3 years. Weren't aware of it. Listen, I've got a video I'll post up the end with one of our top lawyers, of course, all about buying property in Spain, taxes in Spain and visas. I will post that up, and it's not too late to start declaring, because if you don't and they catch up with you, they will make you pay for all the years you missed, and also a lot of money in fines, and they do know that you got the money because you got the property, so they will make you sell the property to pay the fine. Basically everything you earn or don't earn in Spain, resident, non-resident, got a property, you've definitely got to declare your tax. And yeah, like I say, end of December, January, when it all kicks in. This is the project, by the way. It looks like they've laid a few more bricks. We'll see if we can get a closer look, shall we? People ask, you know, how's it getting on? You know, can you do us an update? Well, that is the update. We get another layer of bricks every other day. And yeah, we're going to be well behind with a date. It looks like definitely next year, probably summertime. But it will be great when it's done because we're going to have lots more parking spaces, bars, restaurants, cinemas, basically shops. Everything's going to be in that little complex. Of course, it's going to encourage more tourists to the area. That's why we've got the new car parks just round by the harbour. So yeah, that is the update. If you want to see more, you're going to have to wait for a few more bricks to go down. I suppose it is good to see people working because a lot of these companies shut down in the summer months, July and August. But we've got work going on here, so that is the good news. But we'll update you as we see progress. Meanwhile, we'll carry on with the taxes in Spain. So yeah, that is it really. Basically, if you've got property or not and you're a resident in tax, you've still got to declare. And as you know, the tourist license information, and there's a new registry, we've already talked about that. So whether you've got a tourist license or not, you've still got to add this new registration number. But other things, of course, that's happened, that all kicked in the 1st of July. So this registration number, you've got to have, as well as your tourist licence, and also this is AGM time. This is where all the urbanisation have a vote on whether they're going to allow anyone with a tourist licence to rent on the urbanisation. But you ain't got any problems if you're already renting. They can't stop your rent if you've got a tourist licence. So you ain't got any worries about that. It's for the new people that are coming and they've bought a property and they want to rent. And if the urbanisation votes against it, that is it. You can't rent short term, but you can rent long term because you don't need to worry about that. You just get the registration number. I've covered that subject many times in many videos. So we'll get back on with the taxes we were talking about, what you need to declare. When it does come to taxes and selling property and all that, like I mentioned, you get a 5% cheaper on the tax if you are in the EU and you're a resident. So of course, non-resident, it's at 24%, and that is the value of the property as well, the cadastral reference, which is your property value. But it is important really, because if you've done work on your property and you put a conversion in a bathroom, a kitchen, if you can keep all that receipts, when you come to sell, you won't have to pay the extra tax because that'll be deducted from what you've gained on your property gains. And I tell you what, it can be a few quid, can't it? When you come to sell, the time you pay all the fees and everything. So yeah, important to keep all the receipts. We all know it's a lot cheaper in Spain, isn't it? We just pay our normal taxes every year for the basura, the rubbish collections, and the local police and the local council, shall I say. And it's really about just over 200 euros. But if you're on an urbanisation, of course, then you've got the urbanisation fees. But where you're paying 200 a month for your poll tax, you're back in the UK, just here in Spain, if you're not in a community, you're paying over that, 220 for a whole year. So yeah, and of course, the cost of living's great, cheaper. I mean, you can even come to the sea and have a bath, like these people. But yeah, living a dream in Spain. It's not all taxes and fines, of course. I'm just updating what you need to know because it is important. And there are a lot of people I know that haven't declared their taxes, who have got holiday homes that don't live in Spain. And if you need to, down in the link now, on my description, there is a solicitor who will do that for you. Alfred, he's done lots of our subscribers. If you just tell him, reference Paradise World videos, what he will do is, he will make sure he will sort it out for you because obviously he's a very busy man. And he'll put you straight to attention. He will do anything, put that reference Paradise World videos. He will sort out your non-resident tax before you get fined heavy because you don't want to be paying 5 or 6 years backdated tax. So if you get in quick, before they catch you, you can catch them. Yeah, another beautiful day here, 34 degrees. But tomorrow it's all going to change. Yeah, can you believe it? I reckon we're going to get some rain in Spain tomorrow. 30 degrees tomorrow, a little bit of drop in temperature, overcast. But the good news is, I reckon it's about 20%, and it could happen in the night or early hours of the morning. So it'd just be a bit grey and gloomy, but very hot and sweaty. But for the rest of the next few weeks, it's all clear blue skies. So it should be. It's summer. It's kids' holidays. So before we sign off today's video, as I'm walking along, we bumped into someone who actually had a little shock. Shout out Paradise World Videos. Someone just mentioned Paradise World Videos. All right, nice to meet you. How you doing? Do you know what? I forgot to bring any key rings out with me. Otherwise, I'd give you one of my speciality key rings. Thank you. I take it you watch all my videos.
Oh, I've watched the last few, yeah.
How long have you been subscribed to the channel?
About a a year or so.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe me.
Oh, that's the other half, eh?
Yeah,
Hello.
Believe me.
There we go. I knew you'd bump into me one day.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, see? There's a buy coffee.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Oh, obviously England, but...
Whereabouts? North of England, yeah. You got holiday home here or you come
No, I
here?
live with her out here.
Oh, you live with her, eh?
Yeah.
Hope you're not under the radar. No. Ooh. So that's the wife, yeah?
Yeah.
There we go. She's the governor.
Yeah, that's why I'm down here.
So is that, you live in Torrevieja?
Yeah, just around the corner from Mullins.
Oh, Mullins, yeah, that's a nice Irish part, isn't it? Yeah.
It's not bad.
Okay, nice meeting you.
What are you doing down here today?
I'm just doing a little video about all kind of things, about taxes and all things like that. Because if you're in Spain, whether you're a resident or non-resident, you have to declare your taxes. I take it you're doing that, ain't you?
I'm a digital nomad.
Digital nomad, Deezer, you've got nothing to worry about.
No worries for me. It's just the taxes dropped, don't they?
Yeah.
It's about 18% or something.
Yeah, a lot cheaper when you become a resident, yeah. Hey, nice meeting, here we go. You're famous, you're on channel today, we're here. You're buying a property in Spain or looking to buy property. Every week we go out with a estate agent and we view the latest hot properties on the market. So we're back out on Friday. We'll be back viewing properties. And if you like any of the properties, you can let me know. Or if you're looking for a property, you can just let me know the information, budget, give us your phone number. All my email address is in the description of every video. And then you can just email what you're looking for, what area, and we can sort out everything, like I mentioned, from start to finish. Lawyers, find you the properties, line them up. Because you try and book an appointment with these estate agents, you're lucky to see one viewing a week, because, I don't know, they work strange here in Spain, don't they? They post it on Idealista, it's either gone or they can't be bothered to get back to you. So yeah, if you're in the market for looking for property, you need to check the videos out. We're doing property views every week. And yeah, email me. Make sure you email me your email address, of course, and your phone number. We'll get people straight on it. And if you're thinking of making a dream, we've got a lot of people from America coming here lately. I don't know why. They're comparing the Costa Blanca to North Carolina because so many people from North Carolina are coming. They said they've had enough of Trump. Well, I thought Trump was doing a good job. Don't look like it. So they're all coming to North Carolina. And of course other parts of America. And solicitor, like I say, that's down the bottom, reference Paradise World Videos, is getting visas for all these people, power attorney as well. So you ain't got to worry about anything, sorts the whole lot out. Them days where you used to run up to the embassy and try and get your visa through the embassy, well that's all stopped now, isn't it, eh? You don't have to go to the embassy no more because this solicitor does it all from his office. He does it day in, day out. They'll sort your visa out, and then you can come and live the dream like the rest of these people. Lovely, innit, eh? Been busy as well. We've been out and we've checked out a new Chinese restaurant. Yeah, we've got the family over and they wanted Chinese, and they weren't understanding that the Chinese here is not the Chinese back home. It's all Thai, it's completely different. So we went in and let them sample, do a food review on this new Chinese. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned. We'll be showing you that video of the food review. Yeah, quite funny actually, especially the wife. Once she starts getting the old wine tickling down her throat. But yeah, we're doing food reviews, restaurants. We've done lots of restaurants here in Torrevieja, by the way. So if you want to come and check the restaurants out, or if you're thinking about coming to Spain and you're looking for the ideal location, and I'll tell them so many times, Torrevieja's beautiful. Got the nice promenade, all going on, nice beaches, and all on the Costa Blanca, you've got nice beaches as well. Holiday home, you can get a little apartment here, and you'd be right on the beach, surrounded by restaurants. But if you're going to live here all year round, and I mean proper resident, you probably don't want to be surrounded by a load of tower blocks. And you probably want a nice big house, bit of space, and there ain't many houses here in Torrevieja. That's why I say to people, Torrevieja's nice, but if you want to live here, you really need to go further along the Orihuela Costa, up for down Costa Blanca, or up the other side of Benidorm. Mention the other side of Benidorm, not Benidorm. You know, up towards Calpe, Altea, got some beautiful places. But yeah, Torrevieja itself is great for an holiday home. You've got everything on your doorstep, and you've got all these restaurants. So yeah, you know, let us know anyway what you think about today's video, and if you've been to Torrevieja, if you you know, think it's a dump or not. It definitely ain't a dump, because I've done a video and it weren't no dump. And if you think it's a dump, I want to know where you live. You must be in paradise land. So yeah, that is today's video. Taxes, Torrevieja, And of course, most importantly, you need to check out the videos of the lawyer, especially if you're buying, the taxes and everything else you need to know if you're coming to Spain. But it's hasta luego on a Wednesday here in Spain. Yeah, coming up to lunchtime. So yeah, stay tuned. And a big thank you, of course, to our new channel members who get to see all the videos before they go out and support me, and the coffees, of course, and the super thanks. Big appreciation. And last of all, thanks to all the subscribers. And always give a comment. It's good for the algorithm. Hasta luego.